Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today from our Islamabad studio. I'm Chris Taylor. Iran says it remains committed to both diplomacy and national defense, rejecting any choice between war and negotiations. Foreign Ministry spokesman Esmail Bakaye said Tehran will continue protecting its national interests through dialogue while defending its sovereignty. He stated that the 14-clause Memorandum of Understanding with the United States is clear and leaves no justification for any violation. Bakaye also warned that Iran will not allow the Strait of Hormuz to be used to threaten its security and urged the International Atomic Energy Agency to condemn recent U.S. strikes on the under-construction Darkhaven nuclear power plant. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian says Tehran has not violated any of the 14 clauses of the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding signed with the United States. Speaking to Iranian media, he said Iran remains committed to the agreement despite continuing regional tensions. Pezeshkian added that Iran is still in a state of war, making it impossible to govern under normal conditions. Meanwhile, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps says its ground forces remain at the highest level of operational readiness, with troops fully equipped to respond immediately to any U.S. infiltration into Iranian territory, stressing that constant military vigilance is essential to national security. China has strongly condemned attacks on Gulf and Arab countries, saying civilian infrastructure must never be targeted. A spokesperson for China's foreign ministry called attacks on civilian facilities unacceptable and urged respect for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Saudi Arabia and all Gulf states. Beijing also called on all parties to comply with international law, expressed concern over rising regional tensions, and stressed that diplomacy and political dialogue remain the only viable path to resolving the conflict, while urging all sides to avoid further escalation. Andy Burnham has officially become the United Kingdom's new Prime Minister after being invited by King Charles III to form a government at Buckingham Palace. The appointment follows the formal resignation of Sir Keir Starmer, who met the King earlier before stepping down as Prime Minister. In his farewell remarks, Starmer said it had been the privilege of his life to serve Britain, thanked the public for their support, and said his work was done. He also wished Andy Burnham every success and pledged his full support as the new Prime Minister begins his tenure. In diplomatic developments, Canadian Foreign Minister Anita Anand visited Pakistan and held delegation-level talks with Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar in Islamabad. Welcoming the visit, Dar said Pakistan and Canada have significant potential to strengthen bilateral relations through active diplomacy. Anita Anand thanked Pakistan for its warm hospitality and reaffirmed Canada's commitment to expanding cooperation. During a joint press conference, both leaders highlighted opportunities for collaboration in trade, agriculture, information technology, education, and capacity building. Ishaq Dar also announced that a new agriculture protocol will soon be signed to further strengthen economic and commercial ties between the two countries. The federal cabinet has approved a new daily fuel pricing mechanism for petroleum products. Under the revised system, the Oil and Gas Regulatory Authority will announce the ex-depot prices of petrol and high-speed diesel every working day using the rolling average of the previous 7 business days' global oil prices. Officials say the pricing formula itself remains unchanged, with only the frequency of revisions being updated. The government is also considering reintroducing fuel conservation and austerity measures as rising tensions in the Middle East continue to push global oil prices higher. Finally, heavy rainfall has brought cooler weather to Lahore, with showers reported across Mall Road, Garden Town, the Lahore High Court area, and several nearby localities. Water accumulated in a number of low-lying areas, while Gulshan Ravi recorded the highest rainfall at 42.2 millimeters. The Pakistan Meteorological Department has forecast more rain across Lahore and other parts of Punjab until the 24th of July. Meanwhile, the National Disaster Management Authority has warned that a strong monsoon system combined with a western weather disturbance could trigger heavy rainfall across parts of Gilgit, Baltistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Azad Kashmir, and Upper Punjab through the 23rd of July, urging authorities and residents to remain alert. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today. I'm Chris Taylor.